Inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. And here's a look at some numbers for McLemore.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Tucker and Capella are up front. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. And it's House in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won for that franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 and 2010.
Westbrook kicks to Harden. Stolen away. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The shot by Sexton, no good. And then in 2013 with Miami, LeBron Brent finished 1 ballot shy, burning all the MVP votes.
We wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, Westbrook's so ferocious going to the rim. You have to defend against that first and foremost. But when you do, what about the pull-up? You got nothing.
Now, here's Garland. Shoots from the high post. That one falls. Garland's got his second basket of the night. Now the Rockets with it. Here's Westbrook. He's coming off a 34-point game against Sacramento.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
Now Garland. After Westbrook's missed 3, Garland dishes to Love. Passes it to Garland. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the 4th quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. Shoots over Garland. Westbrook, no good.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Sexton kicks to Love. Just 5 on the clock. Osman. A three-pointer, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. And here's Sexton. 8 points his last outing. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Just wondering, with Russell Westbrook and the 3 seasons under his belt in Oklahoma City as averaging a triple-double, what is he capable of doing in this Houston Rockets offense? And more importantly, how do Russell Westbrook and James Harden coexist?
And that one falls for Westbrook. And with Westbrook and his usage rates, it was once over 40%. But, Brett, that has dropped in the last couple years.
Yeah, it might drop a little bit more here, Kevin, with James Harden being Russell Westbrook's teammate. You just wonder how much stylistically it's going to change. This offense has always been about the three-point attack, and that's not a strong suit of Russell Westbrook's. However, the havoc he creates, that works just about anywhere.
Now, here's Garland. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And that one's good. Osman.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. The Rockets again can't hit.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
There's Garland. Rockets with the rebound. Tucker with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
For three, Love. They get it back.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Now here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Love from deep. Rebound by House. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Westbrook. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road. Colin Sexton describes himself as a combo guard who likes to stay in attack mode and is very explosive. When he sees a gap and he gets into seams, he gets down there and tries to make some things happen.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. And Sexton, a combo guard, thus far more of a scorer than probably a playmaker.
I think that's really what he's aiming for. He likes to watch film on Russell Westbrook and James Harden, and as we know, Kevin, watching those two play, they are very hungry and thirsty to score on a nightly basis. I think that's where Colin is pretty much laying the foundation of his game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Garland, the pass to Osman. And Garland has it in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. To end the drought. Jump shot is good.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Now here's Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. Long season, Brent, halfway through. Some teams try to create camaraderie with team dinners and team trips, and I would think that would help.
Well, that helps with your personal savings. You're not spending.
Absolutely.
You're not spending per diem.
No, per diem spend.
Well, there's a tremendous article that was written last year about what it is that Greg Popovich created in San Antonio. Funny thing, when that article came out about the Spurs dinner culture, I had people that were calling me up going, you should read this. And I said, read it. I lived it.
I'm right in the middle of it. Are you kidding me?
But absolutely, time like that, time where you have conversation, time in front of one another, where you learn about, hopefully you're learning about the vulnerabilities of your teammate, because in the end, that's what ends up making you stronger. So I think those kind of things help immensely.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. 7-point differential. From the arc, the shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
It doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon.
Now, here's Thompson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Fades. Love, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Got that one up quick.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Osman. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Westbrook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
Free throw good, Westbrook.
Well, after averaging a triple-double during the 16-17 MVP campaign for Russell Westbrook, he just keeps coming at you. What an electrifying and exciting player.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Love. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. He doesn't get the second one.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Houston.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Here's the floater. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Cavaliers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Here's Rivers. The pass to Cephalosha. Over Porter. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Cleveland leading by 5. Knocked loose, stolen by Rivers. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by McLemore. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Rockets trail by 3. Tucker, the pass to Chandler. And the dunk by Chandler.
Got to keep Chandler out of the paint when he's in there that close to the rim with that size. He's ramming it home.
Now here is Dellavedova. D right on him. To the paint. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist from Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to McLemore. "13 feet away." And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. The Cavaliers on offense. Clarkson passes to Porter. Another shot. And Thompson with the nice bucket inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Knocks it loose. Nance with it. Picked up by Rivers. That's tipped. Now here's Tucker. Tight defense on him. McLemore inside the line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Outside, Porter. .153 left here in the opening quarter. It's good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Rivers. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Rebound by Dellavedova.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Passes to Nance. Nance. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Pass to Rivers. Back to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Cephalosha for 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, if you're going to give Cephalosha that much room, you know he's got a great chance of taking and making it.
Now here is Dellavedova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Thompson finds Clarkson. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now Cleveland moving it up. And then slams it in.
Larry Nance Jr. can find some ways to the open spots on the floor, and this time it happens to be in transition.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Rivers. Houston needs to get a shot off. Now here's McLemore outside. Good on the triple. McLemore's got 7.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. A unique upbringing for Clint Capella. Spent years in a welfare orphanage in Switzerland. He said he never imagined he'd come this far.
Even as a kid, I wasn't even dreaming about that far. I would say that's even past my dreams. I mean, now I'm just living the moment, trying to work hard as I can, and just enjoy the present. Enjoy the present.
Just an inspiring story, Greg. It gives you perspective on why you should be grateful for everything you have.
Kevin, without a doubt, Capella's upbringing helped shape him, and the hard work he continues to put in is really admirable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Clarkson is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. No good on that one. Especially in the playoffs, Brent, so much can change when a player gets into foul trouble. You see the league ever modifying that foul out rule?
I know that they do that in the summer league where you can stay on the court for 10 fouls as elimination, but it's a technical every time. I don't see the league doing that. I think it's it's good for the game so that star players or meaningful players, ones that play specifically on defense, they have to have responsibility for what it is that they're doing on the floor. And if they're overly aggressive, you should be penalized for playing that way.
Now here's Porter. The pass to Nance. Over Rivers. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Capable from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Takes the 13-footer. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Rivers. Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Back to Clarkson. Shoots from 12. Tyson Chandler grabs the board.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now here's McLemore. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. The shot's good. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Cavaliers. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And a coaching hire by the Cavaliers that caught most off guard. John Beilein had led the Michigan Wolverines for 12 seasons, their all-time leader in coaching wins.
Well, there was also talk the year prior about John Beilein joining the Detroit Pistons organization, so finally making the jump to the NBA, where it's a much different challenge. It's going to be very interesting to see how it is that Coach Beilein implements a lot of his offensive schemes that were so successful in college.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Osman comes in for Porter. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Throw good, James Harden. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
How about the soft touch there from Sexton? Big athlete, but showing now he's got a feathery touch.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. He scores for only his third time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Six to shoot. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sexton's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, this is kind of fun. Sexton coming back and returning the favor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right? I know it's just 2, but man, that's a nice 2. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Here's Sexton, and again it's Cleveland.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think he even sees a taller defender out there, just a gifted scorer.
And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here's Osman. 6 points for him. And here's Sexton. Feeds to Love. Dishes to Garland. And Sexton has it in the corner. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Houston leading by 3. Cephalosha with it. He's got 5. Harden finds Capella. Fires the 3. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist from Capella. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
That's tipped. Stolen by Harden. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Again, the Rockets score.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Love outside. Can they get it? Trains the three-pointer. Love's got 6.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Brent, the league's been trying to clean up some of the physicality that we see, some of the jawing, but there are some players that do a great job of nonetheless getting under an opponent's skin.
I don't think, Kevin, over the past couple of years, we would deem the NBA as being more physical than at any other time. Would we say that?
I think that's fair.
We would never say that. But there are still irritants in the game. And the reason why those guys do that is because that's their competitive advantage. And that's the way the league is always going to operate. There are going to be guys out there who are going to use either their intellect to get inside your head or do things on a physical level that are going to cause you to think about what it is you're doing on the floor.
Exactly.
And when you find those guys, they're really interesting players to watch. You're not going to replicate their shooting form, Kevin. But in terms of sometimes their approach, there are things that you might be able to learn from a Draymond Green or a Marcus Smart.
There's no doubt. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Osman. He has 6. Here's Houston now. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, House. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Osman kicks to Sexton. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Sexton's got 13.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Passes it to Harden. Left side, Westbrook. Kicks it out to Harden. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Nance dishes to Garland. Up top, Nance. Covered by Cephalosha. Here's Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Love is not afraid to mix it up and get a little rough and tumble down there. When he's looking to shoot, he welcomes that contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Love.
Well, last season, Kevin Love suffering the toe injury in the very first exhibition game. He'd be ready to carry the load, but surgery and a long rehab set him back.
Ben McLemore, he's checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And after playing as the second or even, Greg, the third option behind LeBron James, Kevin Love embracing a bigger role.
Give him a lot of credit. He sacrificed stats to help Cleveland win a title. Intriguing to see what he can accomplish when he's set loose.
Here's Sexton following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Here's Osman. He's got 6 over House. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's McLemore. And it's denied.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Now here's Garland. He's covered by Westbrook. To the wing right side. Love the pass to Nance. 5 to shoot. Love can't hit. Houston leading by 7. The shot. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's now 27 points for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Takes the 3. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Nance. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. And a switch here also for Houston. Tucker's checked in. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Houston. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference.
And you know, Houston, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Rivers. Clock at 6. Harden. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Dellavedova finds Thompson.
Well, last year, interesting under-the-radar season as Tristan Thompson statistically had a very, very good year. A career best rate in rebounding, scoring, and assists. That's a big guy down on the inside, and Tristan Thompson provides you some great foundation on a nightly basis to bring physicality to the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Thompson.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Harden bounce pass. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Rivers, defended by Dellavedova. Rivers can't get it to go. Here's Clarkson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever is asked of him to earn minutes.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And as well as he played last season, the former Iron Man, Tristan Thompson, struggled with injury.
Yeah, fewest games played of his career in any given season. And for a guy who went 4 straight seasons playing every game, deep into the playoffs, games that physically and mentally take a toll on you, last season was a tough one for Tristan that way.
He makes 1 of 2 that time, and it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Porter, no luck. Houston leading by 6. Here's Harden. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
For Houston, they have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now here is Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Porter, guarded by McLemore. Porter kicks to Thompson. Dellavedova dishes to Love. Over McLemore and Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist from Dellavedova. That's 12 points for Love.
Handed to Kevin Love, fighting, competing, defenses there, and that time didn't matter.
Here's Harden. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Now, here's Clarkson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
Well, Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
That one is off.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Houston with it. Now Harden, 13 points in the game. From deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had to let down. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 steal. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
So Westbrook, talk about a guy who does everything for his team. He's the catalyst on offense, a ferocious finisher. Then defensively, he has all the tools to disrupt anything you do on the offensive end.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Tucker and Capella are up front. And it's House in at the three, the small forward. And Brent out of Macedonia, Jetty Osman, 24 years of age and second in minutes played for the Cavs last season.
Yeah, Jetty, a lot of tumult around the team with his introduction to NBA basketball, but don't forget, a couple years playing pro in Europe and a top player on the Turkish national team. I think he's really ready for a bigger role with this organization.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Leading by 5. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Yeah, Russell is not stopping right now. So sure on the offensive end. Just complete confidence there.
Osman, the pass to Sexton. Pass to Love. Harden with the defensive effort.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Tucker the pass to Capella, and Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
Here's Osman, and it's in there. Osman's got 9 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Houston leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Inside. That shot is off. Good D from Love.
1 of 5 here, Kevin, to start the half. Their offense looks like it's shrinking right now.
Rob. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up. The Rockets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drops for House. Here's Garland. 6 points for him. And there's the pass to Sexton. There's the feed to Thompson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. The top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. James Harden, 3rd.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Well, the effort plays are very important. That's what these guys do. Like you said, the rebounds they provide from the off-guard spot can sometimes make the difference between winning or going home with your tail between your legs.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Capella. No good on the second free throw.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go. 9 points for Tristan Thompson.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Here's Westbrook. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Osman, the pass to Love. Back to Osman. Thompson up top, 4 on the shot clock. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now just a 5-point Rocket lead.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Here's House, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. House has got 7 points in the game.
And really had him D'd up just the way they wanted to, but he did his job in terms of delivering on that inside finish.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game and playing in control now.
Now here's Westbrook. He has 29. Here is House. The layup missed. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Love dishes to Sexton. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Sexton. Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. It's good on the putback. 7 points in the game.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Westbrook.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Osman. For 3. No good that time. So Houston will take it the other way. Westbrook with it. Garland picks him up. Harden kicks to Sefolosha. Buries it from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Well, tremendous awareness on the catch and pop from Sefolosha. So good at realizing when he's got just a little bit of room and a good look at the basket.
Now here's Garland. He has 6. Thompson passes to Osman. They get the rebound. Love. He gets it in there. Love's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, strength and attitude there on the glass shown by Kevin Love.
Down low. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Westbrook. Averaging 22 points per, 7 assists, and 8 rebounds.
And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
The Cavaliers trail by 9 to the middle. Here's Osman. Rebound by House. Now here's Harden. He's covered closely.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Nancy's checked in for Thompson. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Clarkson, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland.
Well, a lot of players can get hot, but nobody can match Harden when he gets locked in. The way he can create space and drill shots from deep, really impossible to guard.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Rivers checked in. And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 14. Here's Love. They need this. Chandler with the defensive effort. And with Harden, he not only gets hot for a game, but stays hot, Greg, for longer periods of time.
And you saw that last year with his streak of 30 and 40-point games. For weeks, he can dominate and really frustrate defenses, and there isn't anything you can do about it.
Love. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
The defenders trying to get aggressive because when Larry Nance Jr. gets into that area, he becomes problematic.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, the athleticism here runs in the genes for Larry Nance Jr. You remember his dad back in 1984 was in the NBA slam dunk contest. And the cool story about Larry Nance playing in Cleveland, in the town he grew up in. That's awesome stuff.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets leading by 14. Here's Rivers from outside off the mark. And it's Dellavedova with the ball. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Count that bucket.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here is Dellavedova. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Love. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Appreciate the energy that Kevin Love is bringing to this contest. Active and engaged on the inside and looking for his shot.
And Chandler throws it down.
Well, he's always a threat down there around the rim. Throw the ball up. Let Tyson go get it.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. And here is Dellavedova. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6 over Nance. And the shot is long.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Out to the wing. Well, wide open look for Love. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his 6th assist on the night. Houston leading by 12. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
Now here is Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. High post try. The shot no good. Great D that time from Westbrook. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Daniel House has checked in for the Rockets. Houston leading by 14. He feeds it to Capella. Lays it up off the glass. Capella's got 5 points now this quarter.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Knocked loose. Westbrook with the steal. The finish. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the anticipation for steals that Westbrook shows, I mean, maybe playing point guard paying off on the defensive end to help create that fast break.
Now here is Dellavedova. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 35.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Love against Capella. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Love.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Passes it to McLemore. To the right side. Outside Westbrook. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 11 in the second half.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Porter looking it over. Pass to Clarkson. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
4-3, Westbrook. No good on that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets ahead. They lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Let's hear what Mike D'Antoni was going over with his team moments ago.
Way to fight, guys. Way to fight. That's all it is. That's all it is. Way to get on the floor. Way to go, guys.
Well, you can see, Greg, he sees the fighting spirit in his team right now.
Yeah, they're playing with energy and purpose. Coach sounds very pleased.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Nance and Love are the bigs. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Porter in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Dellavedova scanning the floor. Now, here's Clarkson, guarded by Tucker. Love with the bucket.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Nance has got 6 rebounds in the game. He's looking for Love and finds him. And the dunk by Love.
Well, Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
The pass to House. From outside the arc, sinks the 3-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Love. Clarkson with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Colin Sexton comes in for Porter. And it's Garland in for Matthew Dellavedova. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's Garland. Feeds it to Sexton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to deal with the aggressive defense so far in this game.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. And that one misses.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
Another good play. This is how they've built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Osman. James Harden picking up that last basket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Garland, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, easy call.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both. Rockets leading by 13. Harden outside from deep. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Garland kicks to Osman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Harden's shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting, just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
For 3, Westbrook. Cavaliers with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Houston leading by 12. In the corner, Harden knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 8 points in the quarter.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Here's Osman. And so it's Houston with it. Harden the pass to Westbrook. Poked away. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Osman. To the inside. And Capella sends it back. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Harden with the basket on the assist by House. And that's now 30 points for James Harden.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that Hornets matchup, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Garland with the bucket. Rockets leading by 16. For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Garland. Four on the clock. That shot misses. And Houston the other way now. Here is House. The dish to Harden. He kicks it to Westbrook. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers trail by 19. And Garland has it in the corner. That one's good from the corner. And it's Harden with the ball for Houston. Pass to Tucker. Can't hit that one. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
Rockets leading by 15. Goes up on the wing. Westbrook, no good. Cleveland with the ball to the paint. Here's Sexton. Westbrook with the nice D there. The tray nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 47 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Garland the pass to Thompson. Now here's Sexton. Guarded closely. Thompson is double. The 11-footer. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 9 points here in the second half.
Sexton covered tight. Didn't matter. Scores.
For 3, Westbrook. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Garland the pass to Thompson. Passes to Osman. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Hard to leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Rockets leading by 17. Here is House. And again, the Rockets good for 2. The Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Garland the pass to Sexton. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Brent, a few players now host podcasts, participate with those elements, with those vehicles during the season. Any thoughts on that?
I think it's great. I think it's fantastic for our fan base and for our players to have an outlet, to have conversations and share a little bit more about their personality. It grows them as people, I think, Kevin, especially I've listened to J.J. Redick's many times over,
Yes.
and you learn something new, not only about players, but about their interests and how they're spending time. And I think if you were a young player, let's say you were a high school senior and you're a college player and you're listening to some of the things that guys are talking about in their experiences, I think it's invaluable for what it is that you don't know exists around a player in the NBA, and for you to start having considerations about how difficult the task is, how mentally taxing. So these things are great outlets for the players.
And so he makes both from the line. Rockets leading by 19. Harden outside. Lob pass to Capella. And no good that time. Here's Osman inside. Harden with the defensive effort. Left side Westbrook. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now here's Garland. Over Harden. Misses off the left iron. The Rocket shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The shot by House is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 19. Here's Sexton. Rockets with the rebound. Capella's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Harden. Defended by Sexton. Capella trying to free himself up. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Here's Osman. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Right side Westbrook to the middle, Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Well, Westbrook draws so much attention, so takes advantage there, finds a teammate.
1:32 left to play in the final quarter. Garland, the pass to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Capella sends it back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Russell Westbrook.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And here's Westbrook following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Now Dellavedova. Pass to Henson. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rockets with the rebound. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with James Harden. James, what is it like when you're playing a team that's struggling and you have to keep focused to keep them down?
You know what? We look at the bigger picture, and we have one goal at the end of the season, that's to be champions. So we can't play down to the level of our competition. You know, we got to go out there every single night and, you know, be on the same page and try to give 100% effort.
It's been a success so far, James. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.